am originally from Panama, but I left when I was very young because I wanted to be in show business, and there was very little show business there at the time when I was growing up. Now, however, in the last decade or so, the film industry has taken hold in Panama and grown exponentially, and there's so much good material coming out now that I felt I wanted to join in somehow. I wanted to support the effort. So a few years ago, we thought, hey, how about if we did a, smallish little film festival in the cradle of film in Hollywood and show off some of this stuff. It's a contribution. It's a way of showing some support. So we started it 4 years ago, and then pretty much immediately decided, we have to open the doors wider. We have to broaden this up. So the second year, we started exploring films from Central America, from the Caribbean Basin. And then we started to include films from the U.S. Latino community here. Now it really is a full-fledged international film festival where we just celebrate the arts and the culture of Latin America. With films, we've also added art, music, and food. Well, this year we started categorizing them by genre and by themes. So we have, because it's interesting what's coming in these days. We're getting a lot of immigration-based story ideas. We're getting a lot of comedy and documentaries as well. And so the choice is not easy because, they really just start coming in, and we get films from all over the world. And a lot of very, very good material, high quality. So it's a very, very difficult choice. And we only have so much programming. We have 2 days of programming, and you just cannot fit everybody in. But I do have a tip for filmmakers. If you make a short, and this I learned from going to a workshop given by the Sundance Institute. Everybody knows the Sundance Festival. And a few years ago, there was an event here with the programmers at Sundance, specifically the programmers for shorts. And so, of course, it filled up because everybody wants to know the secret. How do I get into Sundance? How do I get my film at Sundance? And one of the things that the programmers said, which really, really stuck with me, is when we say shorts, we mean shorts. And I think it's kind of a common mistake for beginning filmmakers to fall into, to try to compress a feature film into a shorts format. And they're really completely different things. It's like comparing a novel and a poem. A short is not a compressed feature film. It's got a different structure. It explores a subject in a different way. In fact, one of the Sundance people put it very well. He said, my teacher at film school said, a short film is about something, and then it's about something else. Well, first of all, you're looking for people that are in the profession, that are established, so it's, just so that they bring their own set of parameters and their professional opinion to it, and so we have everything from a film editor, a photographer who also does a newsletter and has run a film festival herself, a marketing person, believe it or not, and another filmmaker. So it's like, it's not a huge body of people, but you can't do it by yourself, and you do look for opinions and for guidance from other people. Well, one of the things that we've decided that we're doing, because one of the objectives of the festival is to help the filmmakers, not only with exposure, but also with information and with exchanges of information. So we've always tried to incorporate panels. We always have an industry section. This year we're having a producers panel where we have a set of producers talking to filmmakers about, how do you get it done? How do you raise the money? How do you do that? We also have a union panel, that's being put on by SAG-AFTRA, which is the actors' union, and they're going to talk also about, because the thing about this international production is that not all countries and industries are the same, And you get into the thing about the unions and what are the rules. What are the rules are different in this country, or they're different in Argentina than they are in Mexico, than they are in the United States. So we need to find out and explore, the challenges of producing and acting internationally. And we have several films in this year's festival that are from emerging filmmakers and from specific educational institution film schools. Well, the festival, Panafest, is this October 27th and 28th. It's being held at the Los Angeles Theater Center in downtown LA at 514 South Spring Street in downtown LA. Downtown is going through a huge resurgence now, so it's the hip place to be, And if you want more information, you can go to our website, which is PIFFLA.com. That's actually Panamanian International Film Festival.com, but it's just the initials, PIFFLA.com, and you can get the whole story there.